What is up, my lovely people in Blue Cranium land? So for today's video, guys, I would like to draw you all a cartoony skull that has kind of like a surprised look to his face. So these four I went ahead and did before recording, obviously. So the first one kind of has like this sleepy kind of like, that groggy look to him. And then the second one below him just has like 3 or 6 eyes. The one on the very top right has kind of like this weird, I don't know, cockeyed look to it. But yeah, like one eyeball looking to the left and one to the right. And then the very last one on the bottom has this googly eye kind of looking, those kind of like those big plastic looking googly eyes that you would get at a craft store. So that's what I was going for. I think these skulls by themselves would really make good sticker sheet ideas. So I think that's what I might probably end up doing with these ones as the video progresses. So I start out by doing this kind of like a squished circle. So that'll be the top of the skull. Go ahead and center that. And then I'll draw a line down the center. And that'll pretty much be the point where the nose would meet. And then for the jaw part, I did this rectangular looking shape with the circular corners. And then turn down the opacity. So this pretty much shows what the basic skull's shape will look like. And from this point on, it's just building on. Now with this, you can pretty much build any type of skulls you want. So for this one, I followed the circular shape that I drew first for the skull head. And then started with the jaw, followed that line, or that rectangular shape. And now we have the main part of the skull, which is the skull, the shape of the skull on top and the jaw at the bottom. Go ahead and trim out those lines. And now what I did over here is I raised the bottom of the circle to kind of block out the area where I would want to put the teeth at. And I wanted to give the teeth some kind of like a cartoony look by spacing them out than usual. So I first start out by drawing the first tooth. Then I drew the second tooth. And now I'll draw the third one. And then the fourth tooth. So at this point, it's kind of got like that goofy kind of look to it, which is what my daughter always makes fun of my skulls. So when she's seen the first one, she's like, "Why does your skulls always have that goofy kind of look to it, kind of like the buck teeth look?" But I was like, hey, if you make that face, doesn't somebody always laugh at it? So that's my thought process as to why I draw my skulls that way. So now I had to go ahead and draw the bottom teeth. And when you're drawing this, for this, the shape of the teeth, you can make them any way you want. You can draw them cylindrical, you can draw them square, you can draw them rectangular. It doesn't really matter. It's all about just trying different things. I drew the nose, kind of like it looks like a Mercedes sign. First eye. And there would be my second eye. Now for this shape also, it can be pretty much a square, it can be a rectangle, pretty much anything you want. Go ahead and drop the color in there so to show like the shadow inside the skull. Now for this part, I draw the detail for the skull. So just start drawing lines in the teeth. Again, this is something that you can pretty much try anything you want. It can be wavy lines, it can be curved lines, it can be kind of like lines that show some sort of a cracked look, because I mean, after all, teeth get cracked, and you know, adding these lines just kind of give it the skull some sort of character to it. I think it kind of looks really cool. And as I said earlier, and I mean, like, you know, it's nice to turn these simple little designs into stickers, maybe add some text. So that's something I've been practicing on when I do some posts for my Instagram account. So now for this part, I just went and used the eraser and just drew out an oval shape to kind of erase out the black ink or digital ink. And I just did that for the second one as well. And again, for this, I mean, you can pretty much do anything you want and just block it all out, so it doesn't really matter. So now for the eyes, to give it some more character and give it some make it look like it's alive, went ahead and drew these circular selections, and then boom, delete them, and now you have an eyeball. So now to give the eye a pupil, you can use the stylus like I'm doing over here, or the Apple Pencil, or you could use the same stylus technique, or I'm sorry, the same selection technique that we used to create the first part of the eyeball. Give it a little crack over there. And pretty much this part again is just as you wish. You can draw a line, you can draw a circle, you can draw a heart. I mean, do with it as you please, because it's the whole point of doing these is to have fun and to enjoy yourself. So yeah, went ahead and made this these lines, which kind of give it like the like the shine look. And now for this part, I just drew this curved line to show, you know, how you can just change the look of the skull to make it look sleepy. Then I go ahead and erase that. And now to make it look a little angry, you just draw two slanted lines. Go ahead and fill those in. There we go, 1, 2. Now we have an angry skull. And this would conclude the tutorial, guys. So thanks for following along and drawing. Till the next time, keep creating, keep drawing. I'll see you down the road or on the other side. Bye for now.